Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
I have a question about my payment and need someone to help me.
Yes, I would be happy to answer a question about payment. What do you need help with?
I can't figure out why my paycheck this week is smaller than last week's.
Did you generate any income during that time period?
I made a little bit of money, but not much.
Did that income show up on your last continued claim form?
I claimed the work I did on the last continued claim form.
When you are able to find work and get paid, we always take away part of your check.
That being the case, I don't think that I am going to show the income next time.
Don't do it. If you get caught making false statements, you can have your claim closed.
We have some quality control problems. Mr. Zhang, we need to go to the source to work them out.
What problems are you having exactly?
The complaint rate for our new product line is very high, almost 8%.
That is high.
Yes. We keep finding problems when testing the soundboards.
But your promotional materials claim the Broads are the least expensive of their types on the market.
The least expensive, but still fully functional. And we think that your factory needs to take measures to improve quality control.
That will involve additional expenses for us, which we will have to pass on to you as a rate hike.
I am afraid that is not acceptable. Your contract says that you will deliver a product with a reject rate of less than 6%.
Well, I will tell you what, Mr. Lee. I will review the contract and talk with management. Then we will get together and hash this out.
What did you do at that company?
I helped my boss organize some grand ceremonies and maintained close relations with newspapers, magazines, the radio and the TV.
If a consumer complains about the quality of your products, what will you do?
If I am not in the service center, I will assist others in resolving the consumer complaints and pass the criticism on to the relevant department.
Have you worked out the offers, Mr. Thou?
Yes, we have. Here's our CIF quotation sheet. Please have a careful look.
Are the prices on the list firm offers?
Yes, all the quotations on the list are subject to our final confirmation.
I wonder whether there are any changes in your prices.
All these products are our best-selling lines. The prices of our products will change according to that of the international market demand. And we are always open to negotiate, especially on larger orders. What do you have in mind?
How long does your offer remain valid? I need some time to get my supervisors on board with this plan.
I understand. Our offer remains open for 4 days.
Could you help me figure out why I am missing my unemployment check for this week?
I hope that you remembered to send in your last continued claim form.
I am pretty sure that I didn't send that claim form in.
You have to send that form in every 2 weeks so we will know what to pay you.
Can I mail it in late?
If it is not more than 14 days past its due date, then you may still mail it in.
I think that I will mail it in right away when I get it next time, so I won't be late.
You can't mail it in early because you don't know, in advance, how much you will be working.
Even though I was late turning in my form, will my paycheck be late?
Yes, your check will be a little late in getting to you.
Now, Miss Childs passed on your resume to me and I've had the chance to look it over and I must say I'm quite impressed.
Thank you very much. I've tried to keep it short and clear. If there's any questions, please feel free to ask me.
Well, yes. I do have a number of questions, but perhaps first you could give me a brief overview. I'd like to get a little bit of an idea of your background.
Yes, of course. Well, as you can see from the resume, I'm 27 and grew up in Brooklyn, New York. Although our family moved to London when I was quite young, at around 16.
Ah, I see. So you were actually educated in Europe?
Yes, precisely. Although I was born in the US, I would definitely call London home. But as you see, I've actually spent a lot of my life moving from country to country. My father was in the oil business before he retired, so we also spent a number of years in Saudi Arabia too.
Very interesting. So it seems you had quite an adventurous childhood.
Absolutely. We were never still for too long. But now I'm really looking to settle down.
I see. Okay. Well, let's move on to discuss your education, shall we?
Where did you get assigned to go this time around?
They asked me to go to Paris to check on the new office that was just established there. And you?
Hong Kong again. I would like to go somewhere different for a change.
Teach me Cantonese and I'll pull some strings to get a trade with you next time around.
If you really want to learn, remind me when you get back from your business trip.
You're on.
When do you leave?
I'm scheduled to fly out on the 10th.
Would you please mail these letters, Lucy?
Yes, sir.
These two are urgent letters and should be sent by registered express airmail. Others are ordinary letters.
All right. Who should I send them to?
It's sent to Mr. Charles. I believe he is in London.
Okay. Home or office address?
Office address, please. He might be at work when they arrive.
Should I enclose this commercial paper with these two letters?
Yes, it's right. How are your Chinese and English?
I can confidently say that my Chinese and English are pretty good. I won prizes in many speech contests in both Chinese and English.
How would you consider your salary if you succeed in becoming a translator in our company?
I believe every company has its own salary criterion. And you will give me a satisfying salary according to my abilities and performances.
After I am accepted for unemployment benefits, what will happen next?
You will receive a notice of unemployment insurance award letter.
What will that tell me?
The award letter will tell you how much you will receive weekly.
Are there any other forms that I need to fill out?
You will need to fill out a continued claim form every 2 weeks.
What information will I need to provide on that form?
They will need to know where you worked and how much money you made.
Are there any other questions on the form?
Basically, they want to know that you were available for work and not sick.
You would be using mainly English in this job. Do you think you can make yourself understood in English with ease?
Yes, I think I speak English quite fluently. I've often explained historical places in Xi'an to foreign tourists in English. They say my English is quite good.
How many years have you been learning English?
Oh, more than 10 years. I started learning English when I was still in a primary school from a foreign teacher.
Well, perhaps that's the reason why you are so fluent in it.
Certainly.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.